Die Hard, directed by John McTiernan, is often heralded as one of the greatest action films of all time, but it is more than just a high-octane thrill ride. The film weaves themes of resilience, individuality, corporate greed, and heroism into its narrative, offering a layered story beneath its explosive exterior. Plot summary: set on Christmas Eve, the film follows John McClane, an NYPD officer, visiting his estranged wife Holly at her corporate Christmas party in Los Angeles' Nakatomi Plaza. The celebration is interrupted by a group of terrorists led by Hans Gruber who take the attendees hostage while executing a plan to steal $640 million bearer bonds. McClane evades capture, fights the terrorists using guerrilla tactics, and ultimately saves the hostages, including his wife. Themes and symbolism: individualism versus institutional failure. McClane operates as a lone hero, emphasizing the theme of individualism. The authorities, both the LAPD and the FBI, are portrayed as either incompetent or obstructive, highlighting the failure of institutional systems. His resourcefulness contrasts sharply with the rigid procedures of law enforcement, suggesting that adaptability and courage often suppress bureaucracy. Resilience and survival: McClane's journey is a test of endurance, both physically and emotionally. The film portrays him as a vulnerable, relatable hero who sustains injuries and doubts himself but perseveres through grit and determination. His barefoot struggle through the glass symbolizes his vulnerability and the pain of confronting overwhelming odds. The clash of values: family versus corporate culture. The tension in McClane and Holly's marriage represents the broader conflict between traditional family values and the demands of modern corporate life. Holly's decision to use her maiden name at work becomes a symbol of this divide. Nakatomi Plaza serves as a microcosm of 1980s corporate America, where greed and ambition often take precedence over personal relationships. Greed and corruption: Hans Gruber's facade of political terrorism masks his true motivation, greed. This reveals the theme of moral corruption hiding behind ideology or professionalism. Gruber's charm and intelligence reflect the seductive nature of greed, contrasting with McClane's rough-edged but principled heroism, redemption and reconnection. At its core, Die Hard is also a story of reconciliation. McClane's efforts to save the hostages parallel his attempt to mend his relationship with Holly, demonstrating his love and commitment. Symbolism: Nakatomi Plaza, the skyscraper, represents corporate dominance and isolation, a towering monument to greed and ambition. McClane's battle within its confines becomes a symbolic fight against these forces. Barefoot: McClane's lack of shoes emphasizes his vulnerability and approach. It also humanizes him, setting him apart from the invincible action heroes of the era. Christmas setting: the Christmas backdrop adds layers of irony and symbolism. While the holiday represents family, generosity, and togetherness, the film's events highlight estrangement, greed, and chaos. Ultimately, McClane's victory restores the holiday's spirit of unity. Legacy and influence: Die Hard redefined the action genre, moving away from invincible, larger-than-life heroes to more grounded, relatable protagonists. Its trapped in a confined space premise inspired countless imitators, creating a new subgenre of action films often described as Die Hard. Conclusion: Die Hard is much more than an action movie. It's a compelling exploration of human resilience, corporate greed, and the power of individual action. Its blend of thrilling action, sharp humor, and emotional depth ensures its enduring status as a cultural classic.